How to buy properties with tax liens online. So, in this episode, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about what are tax liens, who controls them, how to buy them, and the redemption period. So now this is not going to be no super Jedi mind trick episode about some crazy bidding war or whatever the case may be. This is going to go walk through exactly what are tax liens and how to purchase them, kind of like a 101 or a 102 course. But ladies and gentlemen, before we jump into it, if you haven't done so, go ahead and make sure hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit that like, comment, and share button. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of our ladies, you are now tuned into the Investor Show. As always, this is your gracious host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live all the way from the beautiful city and state of Denver, Colorado. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. And as always, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely, you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so we are going to jump straight into it. So as you guys and girls already know, this is how to buy properties with tax liens online with yours truly. I did an episode the other day about buying land online, and I got a great response. Everybody loved it, so I thought I'd come back and show you how to do it with a tax lien. So tax liens, ladies and gentlemen, what are tax liens? This is the first thing we're going to talk about. So I love to tell everybody in this world, you would never own anything. And people say, Prince, what do you mean by you'll never own anything? And I tell people that because the simple fact of make sure I'm here. I tell people that because guess what? I own my house, I own some land, but guess what happens if I don't pay the property tax? If I don't pay the property tax, the state or the federal government, whoever, depending on what it is, they're going to issue a lien. A lien is going to be placed on it. They're going to sell the lien, and they can take the property back from you if you don't pay your property tax. So you got tax on everything. So a tax lien is essentially if you owe, yes, I own some property outright. But guess what? I owe property tax every year. If I don't pay the property tax, the government essentially can take it back from you. Essentially, that's what a tax lien is. Short, sweet, simple, and to the point. So now let's get into the next topic. Who controls them? So for prime example, we're going to be talking about land, for example, right? We're going to be going by land. So we're going to look at who controls this. Usually controlled by your county tax assessor. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, don't get in here and be like, well, technically is the courthouse of the blah, 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 but it's usually controlled by your county. Somewhere in your county, all land or property is under some type of jurisdiction. You live in, whatever county you live in, Arapahoe County, this county, any metro area, any large city, every county is going to have a tax assessor. This is a person whose responsibility is for going out there and getting those taxes. And when you don't pay those taxes, they put lien on your property. So these are the people that control it. So what they're going to do is, if I don't pay my property tax, they're going to send me some notices to my house, and then they're going to place a lien on it. And then they're going to say, hey, Mr. Dykes, we really need you to pay this property tax. If you don't pay this property tax, we're going to put a lien on your property. And then they're going to put it up on their nice handy-dandy website to sell it off to somebody else. Because at the end of the day, the reason why you pay taxes, this is a revenue stream for your county, federal government. Pretty much is a revenue stream for the government. So when they're looking for, the government is looking like, I don't care who owns that land over there, as long as they pay me some money. So let's say if I owe $1,000 in property tax, I don't pay it. The government put it up on the website and they say, who wants to pay this property tax? And if you jump up and say, hey, I'll pay the property tax, they don't care who owns it. They just want their money. So they place a lien on it. That's kind of the concept that I take away from it. Now, the question everybody wants to know, Prince, we already know what a tax lien is. I already know who could control it, but how to buy them? Glad you asked. So as you can look on top of, the share screen, if you can't see my screen, if you're catching this over the podcast, I can walk it through it with you. I'm on Denver.Colorado, taxsale.com, right? So this is Denver County official tax certificate auction site. So right here, we're going to go through the tax certificate process. So when you go here, you have to bid on it. So you go through the bidding rules, and Colorado, every state and county has their own rules. But essentially, if you live in Atlanta and you live in, I forgot what's the county out there, I don't Bibb County, I can't think of it. But let's say if you live in Denver and you're in Arapahoe County, right? You can go to Arapahoe County tax lien website and you have to go to the website, you have to register, get a username and a password, stuff like that. You have to fund your account. Not all counties allow you to do this online. You have to fund your account. You got to put money inside your account. And then when the auction time comes up, you can place the auction. And at the end, I'm going to give you guys, show you guys and girls how to do a little demo with that. So let's walk straight through this. So essentially, they tell you, hey, you can go through, you know what? Let me show y'all this first so y'all can see it. Give me 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to show it to you straight. I'm going to show it to y'all straight from the site that I got. All right. Nope, right here, demo. Right here. So this is a demo site. This is a Colorado practice tax certificate auction site. So this is where you can come in and practice doing your auction. You can go to preview items for sale. And right here, this is a practice site. You can go to and practice how to auction. And this will tell you, this is the sequence number 1, 2, 3, 4, as you can see. The tax year 2018 or whatever, the parcel number. This is, pretty much the number that owns to the land, the face value. This is what they're saying is owed. The face value is pretty much the tax that is owed plus late fees plus advertising fees, whatever fees they want to put onto it. They're like, hey, somebody owns this land. This is what they owe. Now, of course, when they say you brought this at a premium, that means if you raise your hand and say, hey, I'm willing to buy this tax lien for $1,600, $1,700, then that's at a premium. The thing about buying premium, your premium doesn't accrue interest. Now, when you purchase a tax lien does not mean you own the property. It means that you own a piece of paper saying, hey, pretty much how it works is you buy the tax lien. Once you buy the tax lien, you earn, depending on the county, most of them right now saying 9%. You earn 9% a year. Every month, you earn 1/12 of that on the face value. Now, if you paid $2,000 and the face value was on $1,000, you're on your own. But let's say if you pay $1,500 right at the face value, so every year you're going to earn 9%. And then every year you got to pay the property tax. Let's say if you go on for years, you have to pay the property tax every year. And as you're paying the property tax every year, you are earning 9% a year, 9% a year, 9% a year. Right? So that's how that works. And buying it at premium means you're buying it over the year. So right here, you can go to the per sale. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't want to leave the website, but you can click on the ID and it can give you like pictures and maps of where the land is, all of the good stuff like that. So right here, when you see this value here, you go in, you can click on it and you can make a bid on it. So you pretty much make your bid on it and it pretty much goes to the highest bidder. That's what it is for most states and counties. All right. So now that's how you buy it. Now, the next thing is the redemption period. This is very important, the redemption period. So let's say if I go in here and I purchase a tax lien for $1,500, right? Boom, I won the tax lien for $1,500. Most of them go for way higher prices because that land might be worth something totally different. That's a whole nother story. So let's say if I paid $1,500, I now have the tax lien. Now, every year, sounds like a good deal. I'm getting 9%, 9%, 9%. Let's say time goes on and the person never pays it. So right here, let's go back here. Let's walk through the steps here. Let's share the screen here so we can talk about it here in Colorado. When you go to, after you purchase it, the redemption period, you have to Google and look up, go to the states, go to your state. If you're buying in New Jersey, Colorado, California, Texas, it all depends. You can have a different redemption period. The redemption period is how long you must own a tax lien before you can file to just have the property. So let's say, for prime example, I went broke tomorrow, knock on wood, and I can't pay my property tax. So I can't pay my property tax. So guess what? The government comes in and says, Prince, since you can't pay your property tax, we're going to put a tax lien on it. Somebody comes in and pays a tax lien. So now that you own tax lien, let's say 1 year goes by, I don't, 2 years go by, you're holding that tax lien, you're accruing interest, but guess what? Nobody is coming in to redeem the property. So once you buy that tax lien, the redemption period in Colorado is 3 years. In Georgia, I know it's 1 year. In New Jersey, I think it's like 60 days or something. This is the time that the owner has an opportunity to come back and say, hey, you know what, man, I'm gonna pay it back, right? So they can go back and pay it off if they want to. In Colorado, it's 3 years. So now after 3 years, after the redemption period has expired, you can file the paperwork. You can hire a tax lien attorney if you want to go down and file the paperwork to have the land. You can pretty much say, hey, I have a lien on this property. I've had it for 3 years and I want to go ahead and get a tax lien deed. And then what the tax lien assessor would do, they would advertise it. They would try to reach the people to say, hey, you owe taxes on this land. We're about to give this land away. What are you doing or whatever? And you have to pay all the filing fees and the advertising and stuff like that. If they don't get a response, then you can file to have that land. So just because you buy a tax lien doesn't mean you automatically get the land. You have to wait until the redemption period expires. Once the redemption period expires, you can file. Right now, some people may know some Jedi mind trick behind that. They may do. Good on them. I don't know that. At least not yet, at least. So essentially, there you go. So let me see what y'all say in the comments. Then we're going to do a recap and I'm going to be up out of here. Oh, we said what? I lost sound? How did I lose sound? Y'all say I lost sound? It says my audio is good over here. Okay. He said I lost sound. Okay, I shouldn't have. Okay, cool. Everybody saying excellent. Okay, maybe dolls. Well, maybe you got to check your maybe you got to check okay, everybody else they can hear. All right, cool. So Al, what's going on over there on Facebook? Shout out to you. Then okay, well, we're here live on Twitch too. Let's go, Miss Sip and Talk with Miss Freeman. Then you have Sis Lee. Excellent. Okay, thank you. I can't really say your name. Hope I didn't butcher your name. And then she said, I can hear you as well. Thank you for that. Then we also have Rio, the hitman. What's going on? He said, I can hear you. Appreciate. Oh, there go my guy right there. There you go. What's going on, Kevin? The Black Health and Wealth Show says all good. Thank y'all. All right. Glad y'all can hear. And Rio, the hitman says, good content as always. Definitely appreciate it. So hopefully y'all got something out of it. Let's do a quick little recap. We talked about what a tax lien was. Essentially, this is if, I tell people we don't own nothing in life. We'll never own anything. But, we talked about what a tax lien was. Then we talked about who controls these tax liens. And then we went through how you can buy them through live bidding online. And we went through a demo website that can walk you through the demo. And then we talked about the redemption period. The redemption period, if you actually want to utilize your tax lien to get particular land. All right. So hopefully y'all can go out there. If you live, whatever county you live in, check out your county tax assessor's website. See when the bidding offer is open. If you can bid online, you can create a username and password, put in money to the account, fund the account, and start bidding on potential tax liens. So, but it's fierce competition. It's definitely fierce competition. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that y'all tuned in. Okay. Somebody over there on Facebook said, I can hear you. Good info. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it over there on Facebook. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all got something out of this. Y'all, as y'all already know, go out and check out the podcast across the globe. And thank y'all for hitting that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. We just crossed 46,000 here on YouTube. So shout out to y'all for that. 38,000 on Instagram. Appreciate all the love. But anyway, check out the Wesley Learns book series. Grab yourself a mug. And until the next video podcast, cartoon, book, cartoon, or whatever else crazy you see me doing around the globe. My name is Prince Dykes. I'm the Prince of Investing. Peace. Be safe. I'm out. Thank you.